and Drow Venge every game for Wings, like 3 games in a row, alright. Let's just play the same Dota game 3 times. It's good practice, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to ask you guys, I mean, does some end up being what most people expected, top 3 OG Liquid Wings? I mean, is there really anything surprising about this here?
There was not there wasn't any upsets the entire tournament. Like,
It's more of a surprise that there was no surprises,
Well,
almost, that there's no upsets.
Did you say Navi beating Fnatic was
Yeah,
an upset?
that's, I was thinking Navi
that's
Fnatic.
about the only one, yeah.
But that was probably the one series which you look
They
at
could've.
being like the
Volatile.
hardest to predict, maybe, yeah. Navi Fnatic, yeah.
This one, too. This one, obviously, gonna be very tough to predict.
And Wings have beaten Liquid and OG. That's not so much an upset, but at least like an accomplishment, because I think a lot of people would have expected Wings to lose to one of those 2 teams.
I think maybe the overarching surprise for me is I don't think Liquid has looked as strong as I expected them to coming into the tournament. I mean, they definitely made a nice lower bracket run here, and they still, I'm not ruling them out by any stretch, but I definitely don't feel like they've looked as dominant. And unfortunately, OG in this kind of pseudo rivalry that's developing has seemed to have their number recently. So
Spending a lot of time on these first bans. Last game they did them in like 10 seconds, literally just 4 bans.
And then they sat on like the second phase for a while. So this time you could tell the team's really having a chess match as far as the draft goes, making sure they can think 2-3 steps ahead and getting what they really want here.
Alternatively, often it's you tell your captain, hey, pick slowly because I want to like go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or like, I've had those games before, and you just.
I imagine like the players like look back and they watch the replays, and we're just in here like, and they're tactically thinking about it. So clock winding down, what strategy? And they're like, I have to take a dump. You mind just holding a minute? Wisp will be banned out, so that answers that question. Now OG, the best thing left, Elder Titan for their one only pick.
Surprise.
It's such a good first pick. I mean, the hero's great on its own, but it also makes it hard to pick some of the popular heroes. Like, I mean, we've seen a lot of Morphling coming out from Liquid. A lot of Matumba's heroes get taken out of the pool when you're versing an ET.
And it almost forces the Void pick too, because VT Void is so good, even with ET not having any farm. So I think OG were definitely expecting that opening, as we were kind of from Liquid.
Because they instant pick.
But I still like the fact that Mind Control is on his Faceless Void a lot.
These are the 2 heroes. Liquid and Mirana were both banned game 1 by... At least Mirana was banned by OG. Can't remember who banned Void.
Yeah, they found more favor in banning out the Beastmaster instead of one of those 2, so it is a bit peculiar, which leads to what Murphy said, that this should be expected then from OG. So what do you find as the counter? I've seen some teams, you know,
there's always the Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon. Some have even tickled with the Silencer a bit to kind of shut down the combo potential of the Void. But yeah, we'll have to see what kind of saving grace hero OG want to get on the back.
OG love having just that save. Wyverns, Dazzles, Shadow Demons, etc.
Nagas.
Early Naga pick here.
Wow.
Core Naga. You're not running support Naga with support ET, so
either.
That's mid/safe lane.
I would imagine No-Tail, right? I mean, he's the micro god of their team usually, so it seems like that's a
Miracle used to spam it though in pubs way back when. So. Ooh, who knows?
Ooh. I like the mystery, spooky aspect to it.
I'm surprised they just bust out first stage, because you've kind of tipped your hand, you know?
Yeah. It's good against Void though. He's you know, kind of filling that spot of being a combo breaker.
I mean, a Void should never catch the real Naga, like when you're split put, like come mid to late game.
Yeah.
Void is actually pretty bad against Naga.
I mean, we saw Fnatic do this though. It was against Navi, who had 3 huge teamfight ultimates, Black Hole, RP, and Chronosphere. But in practice, the song didn't work out very well versus the Chronosphere. Like
that was the support Naga. Like you're picking support Naga there for like the song as a setup /save. You're picking Naga here for the split push. Radiance shenanigans.
Yeah, good point. He'll have more levels as well, so the cooldown won't be so long.
Bans by Liquid though. Get rid of the Dazzle, which has heal bomb potential, of course, with Naga and the save hero that OG would love to go for. So a respectable ban there, and then a follow-up ban getting rid of the Darkseer, which, as we know, has been a Moon popular hero. This is the part of the draft where I'm going to bring out a random hero and ask why the hell has he died and never showed up again. Nature's Prophet used to be a Moon classic. Split push is not the thing anymore.
As well.
Yeah, you know what happened? Let's theory craft it.
I don't know much, but I'll say that the meta has gone much more towards not only team fight but burst, and Nature's Prophet doesn't really provide you with either of those. Aside from that, I don't know. I can't really pick out glaring weaknesses. He's still a good laner, but
Maybe he's great and the players are foolish.
You know, it's one of those things you just don't think about anymore. I mean, now, like, I'm seeing Earth Spirit not touched anymore. So, Ice Frog, let's get him buffs again, you know? They've been nerfing him down, like, every freaking patch. So, now that he won't see the light of day, it seems, and teams find more favor in grabbing up Elder Titans and Wisps and Shadow Demons, so...
And a lot of these heroes have scouting abilities, right? Like Shadow Poison, Elder Titan, Astral Spirit,
Yep.
you know, the Sacred Arrow. So it's hard to find a nook in the trees like Prophet tends to do. So, but I agree with you. Like that was for both these teams a go-to at one point not too long ago.
New tournament, new meta, new page in the book here. OG looking for their third pickup coming as the response as Liquid snagged up the Shadow Demon for themselves, which, as we know, Shadow Demon Mirana used to be like a peanut butter and jelly pairing in itself.
Yep, and now they have. I mean, they probably think it's a Naga core too, so Shadow Demon just gets that illusion. Just like, oh, there you go, buddy.
I was thinking this was the support OG wanted. Cuddle with Naga, you want that kind of extra bit of split push.
Yep.
Cuddle gives it. You can just fly him around the map. You give him the mana as well. Like Cuddle Naga's a great combo.
Yeah, and
it's the new Cuddle PL because Cuddle PL is not really a combo now that PL doesn't illusion spam.
Yeah.
He doesn't split push with his illusions. That is.
Too far-fetched to make an early call of a possible Miracle Tinker this game.
Tinker Naga's quite greedy, but Tinker's great at buying time for Naga to get items. So.
Yeah, is there enough space on the map for those
I
two
don't know.
heroes?
Yeah.
Like in the
I don't
mid
think
game
so.
though, yeah.
But
They would all be all
you
over the place,
could.
that's true.
There's-
You could.
They
They
have Elder Titans Astral to jump to, Call to pull everyone around. I could see a lot of shenanigans with that, but
You love shenanigans.
I certainly love my shenanigans there, Grant. I
I'm
love
wondering
Keeper.
though if you'd rather the Naga mid than safe lane. You kind of get you get the XP and the farm out of the mid lane. You can just send your illusions into your own jungle as well. You can go to the jungle from mid, leaving your illusions there.
Wow.
You kind of have to go like hard carry versus Naga.
Partly, I also think this is a response to the fact that Invoker's still in the pool for Miracle. He's a good hero to deal with the Chronosphere in general if you go cost Wex. So I don't mind that pickup from OG. I think maybe that's where the Anti-Mage comes in.
Anti-mage.
AM versus Naga. This is just like
Didn't we saw this, right? No?
could have.
I think.
Maybe.
Shadow Demon
Yeah.
Anti-mage too, that's good sieging.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
What do they pick here now?
Yeah. And typically you want to have that big late game carry to match up to Naga with.
Yeah.
And the AM, the Morphling, the two that stand out. AM's just better when you're against ET, probably, I'd say.
Dealing with illusions as well.
Good
So yeah,
job.
mid. Oh, I guess Jug could still mid here. Depends. It's flex. Jug's really good with the. Well, you can't spin out of the Mirana arrow disruption combo, can you? Because if you get the arrow on top, you don't get the spin off.
No, yeah,
If
it's,
it's
it's impossible if
perfectly
it's
timed,
well
yeah.
timed. Even just well timed, because if the arrow's like
Yeah.
anywhere in that hitbox,
I was about to say Jug could be good against that with that in mind, but
It's not very good lore. If the arrow's like already over him, it shouldn't be piercing him, stunning him,
Yeah, my lore is just not happy about
Yeah,
that.
I'm not happy about this at all.
Axe being banned out here from Liquid.
That's good.
Moon.
Axe Anti-Mage. That's what
Moon.
it was. It was that Fnatic one, I believe. Or was that? No, that was Wings. That was Wings when they, the Axe was like not farmed at all, and he just popped Blade Mail and like the 6-slot Anti-Mage and killed him solo.
it's hard for me to think of a better option. But I mean, I don't feel like Liquid were all that worried about an axe.
it's here to catch and go on AM.
That's why he's
Now
a
you-
really good catch.
Now you bust out the Legion Commander instead. That's the
Ooh.
play.
Is it?
Well,
Legion
that's
Commander
what I
with
was
Blade
thinking
Mail,
as
Rex
well.
AM.
Yeah.
Do it.
And the fact is that you have Shadow Demon to disrupt Axe's call as well as take his illusions, which are useful.
I mean, you got disruption for the duel, so. But the thing is, AM's often a lone split push. You want a hero that can stop his split push, which is like a Legion.
I like the Legion. I mean, they're
I've
blink
only heard
candidate.
Moon shit on Legion for being a bad hero whenever I've talked to him, though. So.
Didn't he play it
Oh,
this tournament?
Slardar.
Wait, yeah, he like carried a game with his Legion. He was the only one who had a good lane. He carried. He's like, it's bad. I'm just that good. Like anyone could. No.
That's the NA part of them, I guess,
Yeah,
right
of
there.
course.
Perfect.
Being good, yeah.
Slardar, we haven't seen
Moon's
too much
classic.
of him. Your dire side, now you have a little bit of armor mitigation to work with and helps with the Roche. He's a blink candidate, so being able to possibly catch a split pushing anti-mage.
AM can melt to the physical damage, ET, natural order as well.
No, that's a lot. So what do they pick here? They want another support?
Yeah, Fata's Mirana I think
It's
is
pretty
most
good, yeah.
likely, but SD Mirana, it's a great combo, but Mirana support to me is just kind of iffy.
I'm with you there.
So then you're potentially slated to go against Naga / Jug. I don't know, is it pretty committed here from OG, who they're going to put in the mid lane?
It's not really. Either can. I'm just.
I think
probably say wait
Juggernaut's a
and
little
see,
bit
but-
better versus Mirana, but Naga can, like you said, take over the jungle pretty early too.
Is it too far-fetched to consider OG running an aggro setup, putting like Naga Coddle together, and you have like Ensnare Blast, and then putting Slardar against Void?
Wait to
Zeus,
see
by
the
the
last.
way, the Fata pick.
Whoa, that's a Fata. Yeah, like you
Or
said,
it could
Fata
be a.
core.
s-
Support Zeus.
Highly doubt it's support the Zeus.
Thanks, Bluff and stuff.
Oh, this has been a Fata signature
Hey,
grab.
Fluff and stuff support Mirana. That's a classic.
Clones of
there.
support Mirana and support these. Yeah, they support CK.
Support CK.
Support CK.
That was a
ESL New
treat.
York. That was
That
yeah,
was a
treat
treat
indeed.
indeed.
True innovator.
I don't know.
He's an Dota man. You can't
Dude,
talk
crazy.
bad about him.
I love him. I love seeing crazy stuff. But so, make the call. Who's support Mirana or Zeus?
Support Mirana.
Yeah,
that has to be a
agreed.
thing.
The one thing I worry for is that I think clearing the illusions if Naga gets to that critical mass point is now all on the back of the AM, whereas double Starfall with the Mirana would have helped in that cause, and they could have dealt with one lane at a time each. But the Zeus is a little bit slower in that fashion. I mean, he
Yeah.
gives them a lot of early game. He gives them the addition.
It is support Zeus.
It is. Oh, that's. I just don't think Zeus is a good pick this game, but
Yeah.
and because it's not a good pick, I'd rather see it as a
Whoa.
support because I don't want to see like a bad pick in a core role.
Yeah. Wow.
Like Zeus is, yeah, you can clear Naga illusions, but you ever get caught. Like you don't want Zeus to be relying on the hero for damage
did
because
he see
you're gonna
that?
get caught.
I don't think he saw that ward. It was close.
There we go. We're gonna get underway here. Game number 2 of this best of 3, Liquid versus OG. Lower bracket final.
Oh, did he put the sentry in back at bottom?
Yeah, he got
it.
And Jarex will be able to take out that bottom
Sentry and the Obs. Got him.
Value.
board. And No Tail obviously in the top lane will be spotted out.
Oh, he tried to block him in the trees. That would have been good.
This could be a long game, gentlemen. You have Coddle to stall things out for OG and an Elder Titan. I mean, lots of split pushing, lots of wave spam. Same for Liquid. You know, Zeus on your team, Shadow
Yes.
Poison.
Really good.
Called over
Early
Void,
mana
the
leak.
Dream.
Ah, yes. Every offlaner loves this.
Wow, he saved just enough for another time walk. That's
Yeah.
some good.
Oh, and a
control.
5-second arrow.
Okay, Miracle locked down a bit. Gonna force Crit to come over now. Drops down the Spirit. Miracle gonna be forced to spin here.
That 40 mana save
Yep.
save Void.
No stomp at level 1 for crit, so maybe makes his lane slightly better early on to get to
Yeah.
level 2, but
You know you're gonna get that 3 hero the Astral Spirit. It gives you a lot of right click damage. If you can get in there.
yeah, I understand why he skilled it. I'm just saying mind control
Oh.
thereafter might have a bit of a better
Avoided
time.
this time.
The arrow will not be there on this
Oh, he got
one.
his clarity.
Bottom bounty rune. Somebody get it.
Oh,
Dark green. All right, Moon.
Well
Easy.
played.
Easy for our
Wait.
North American.
Yep.
Jarex taking a
Jarex.
lot of damage here.
Nice
One more right
block.
click, but Fata, yeah, blocking them all along the
Unflapping
way.
at this stage.
Oh, that's
Oh.
annoying. Fly
Oh.
comes
They got-
around. Kuro's gonna be forced to cut him off here. Jarex
Oh,
stuck.
he
He
missed.
is stuck in a pickle.
Oh, no.
Crit will be there. Though. Smacks him in the face and claims the first blood.
He's gonna have mana leak off too. Zeus might just die here.
Astral Spirit comes out. He's
Oh,
gonna
this
chase
is
him down. He
annoying.
may be able to run him down here. Boost.
GT. Goodbye.
Get back here, Zeus.
If they want to commit, they can.
No.
Get him.
Tower, bro.
Get him. Get him. Yes.
Yeah, the Shadow Poison skill.
another kill?
He'll get a kill now.
Mana leak.
Jarex has to stand on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Crit.
He's
Wait,
stacked up
Jug.
3.
Jug just killed Mirana mid solo kill.
What's happening?
What? Dota.
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 Didn't even have to be fairy fire, you know.
That's actually insane.
What? Okay, and that means OG are going to be off to a 3-1 start. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Okay. Look at that. You can just
Asserting dominance.
Because we saw this. This was also in I think one of the Wings games. They just sent Juggernaut
Yeah.
middle. Wow. Well, why
Everybody
is he still
died.
there?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. That's a 345 gold kill.
Should have denied
Takes me a while.
himself available, but
1 more minute in the game.
That's a lot, yeah.
Fly's back. Happy mana leak for you. And Mind Control will be
Mind
stuck hitting
Control.
CS.
What is going on? An aggro Zeus support. He's something.
That's China pubs, man. Every
Land
game
it.
in China pubs, it's like this offlane Zeus with triple clarity.
Ready? Let's go for the arrow.
Oh.
Oh, sidestep there. Okay.
Vermander taught him that.
Yeah.
Former sidestep king, I believe. Self-proclaimed, of course.
Mm-hmm. You're never ever gonna hit me with an arrow.
No.
But the bottom lane matchup, what do you think about this? Slardar AM.
AM.
But should farm evenly, I'd say, if it's straight 1v1.
Yep, because AM won't do any damage once all Moon's mana's gone, and then he can just farm creeps, and then go to the jungle if he needs.
That's why you pull out the max bash by level 7 as
Yeah.
Slardar.
So,
Thank you so much, Ice Frog, for the gracious move speed on Carl. Just able to easily harass in and out.
What the heck? Jarek's ganks from behind the tower.
Oh boy, he grabbed the rune, ran right towards mid, and Miracle has to run right towards crit.
He knew he was going to sidestep, but didn't even throw the arrow.
So he did have boots. I guess he bought that off the kill. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how he.
Oh, wait up.
I don't think the poison's
Arcane
still
rune.
there. Nice.
What an arcane rune.
Yeah, it really was like five mana shadow poison.
Jeez.
375. This Shadow Demon just got like 900 gold and 2 kills. Meanwhile, Fada.
2 kills, 1 boost,
He's got a full wand, yeah.
2 CS.
He's
3-1.
time.
Yeah, mid lane's been salvaged a bit after the
Solo
solo
kill,
kill.
yeah. Sparrow, get some gold. Has his bottle and 1 creep. Got it. So how does this top lane's just pretty much Elder Titan's been roaming between top and middle, but
Fly is a bit low if they're able to get over to the pole camp. They did just ping it out. Mind Control's gonna rotate over to the east now, but they do have support inbound as well from Crit.
Yeah, Cuddle's fast. If he positions right, he should be fine.
And he went the 1-1-1.
Ooh, tried to stop the pull, but Kroki gets it.
Good attempted play there.
Yeah, but now Crit's coming over, and they can't really fight into that now.
Oh.
It's okay, Kuroki's holding a skill point, guys. He's gonna skill up static field, save his void.
Mind Control will have the mana for a time walk and has to jump away. As Fly will blast him down a bit, creating more space for No-Tail to farm it up. That's a big wave. 2 range creeps and a siege creep moving forward.
You can't push for Zeus though. They'll
Yeah.
just look to pull it back with the side pull probably.
Yeah, so forgiving
That's gonna be a lot of
wave for
experience
Liquid. Yeah, they'll need it.
Both
Good.
teams getting a lot of XP and farm in all 3 lanes. There's no one lane where it's like that's been sacked for either team. You got
Right.
Slaughter AM 1v1.
Yeah.
Shadow Demon. This is classic Jarek. Roam around them. Like he is the ultimate like ganking / roaming support.
Yeah, without question. With Bounty Hunter, Earth Spirit, Tusk, he's been around the block.
Get him, Astral Spirit. So I mean, who looks to make the first like true move, like gank into tower?
I mean, Void's gonna have his ultimate first, but I feel like with what Moon's getting out of this early game, that T's perhaps gonna be the most impactful tempo hero. Going towards the early mid game, just the Zeus, Shadow Demon aren't really all that scary. I mean, if he gets super low and they get a Soul Catcher, maybe they burst him down, but in general, he should be able to just sprint on away.
Radiant just scanned where Miracle was farming the that
He's
can't.
already
Were
got
they
it.
scanning for him or were they scanning for a gank down
Those
the tower?
scanning, they saw him head towards
They just
the
wanted
top
to-
route because they had the ward at mid,
Yeah.
so they saw him rotate. So they were like, okay, is this guy ganking or what's the deal? We
Moon's
already
got,
completed the community challenge, so.
No, we don't need it. What's the new one? Have they said?
new leg
legs.
strat.
You're
Yeah, you
gonna
have
walk
to
around the lanes. I don't.
basically pick Broodmother.
I don't know.
Is it really like how many steps? It's like an odometer. Is that the right word?
You got it, I think.
Pedometer.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, pedometer is walking.
Yeah.
Odometer is in the car.
Yeah.
That's right.
Whatever, close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
If gyrocopter, so whatever.
So Moon had 5-minute treads raindrop Talon in this lane, so I feel like he's.
Oh, no mana.
Blasty boo! And without mana,
Yeah.
Oh, now he
We'll
has
have
mana.
to-
Cooldown,
yeah.
the bigger problem actually.
Okay. Miracle actually
Nice.
was looking for an ult kill probably. Nothing.
Well, Moon's here
the
we go.
Moon's up here
Ask
now.
about the first rotation. It's happening.
Are they just gonna blast and take it, or?
Probably. Okay. Hefty burst here. I don't think Fata wants to try
I
to.
think they may corral him over towards. Maybe not. I thought they would.
DD
rotate.
rune, Omni Slash. That's scary stuff.
Yes, it is, and here we go, getting the blast, getting the gold.
Everyone just kind of nursing their own economy here a bit before they get too hasty.
OG definitely getting more as far as economy goes. CSs have got 3 heroes doing really well. AM's outfarming Naga slightly, but you're not.
Uh-oh.
too worried.
Whoa, that's a Moonlight Shadow there, Grant. Mid lane, they're gonna go for Miracle. He desperately jumps to it, and he gets a lot of them onto Kuro. Oh, with the help of that double damage, he might possibly attack down Fata. Fata's gonna be forced to leap back. Disruption. Oh, it's off the market timing for the arrow. Can Miracle get something else? No, he can't. He ends up going down in the end. Still a good trade for Liquid, but that got a bit scary there.
You guys reckon he could have ran with that Blade Fury and lived? What do you mean?
I think so,
I think
but
he lives.
maybe
There's a
it's-
lead though, but
yeah,
Yeah.
you have
I
to
think
commit
he
under a
lives.
tower. Yeah.
He has
surprised-
poor man shield. He had poor man shield fairy fight.
Yeah. And one more bottle charge.
But he's miracle. He wants to make the highlight
the
play. He
swag.
wants the triple kill.
He has 9k to live up to, so.
And he just bought.
That was fine for him. At the end of the day, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, it was close in all fairness. He probably gets the Shadow Demon kill if Fata doesn't have the secondary Starfall after the disruption, and when he forced him to use the leap out on the Blade Fury, maybe he figured he wouldn't have enough mana for another Starfall. And it was pretty close, but
It's unlucky for Kuro to do that RNG on the Omni Slash.
yeah. Double damage as you mentioned earlier.
I mean, both teams are just buying time for AM and Naga right now, so.
Yeah.
I think AM a little more scary late game, like fighting wise, but controlling the tempo of a game is definitely in Naga's favor.
Even just like I like the OG supports to go
Mind
with it.
control, time lock.
ET Coddle can do so much in mid game, late game.
It's just, yeah, so disgusting. Mana leak, you either move, lose mana, or stay and get stomped.
Zeus, I'm not feeling like he's going to offer a whole lot later on.
Yeah,
SC disruption, like it's nice with a lot of carries, but the AM is good for sieging, but it's not like good for just sending out AM illusions to clear waves like a Luna or something.
Zeus will be able to be like the anti-blink, D-ward, still offers plenty of utility as support. But yeah, well, it'll be questionable about his damage output here, especially if OG considered itemized to kind of, mitigate the magic burst.
Yeah, playing Zeus now with raindrops in the game and stuff.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Thanks, raindrops.
Thanks, Frog.
Before raindrops, a lot of items were, kind of tailoring to his toolkit though. Aetherlands, Oxgreen Core.
Well,
They were helping him out. They're like, okay, we'll
before
help you.
raindrops, there's already a lot of items that like they added Glimmer Cape and stuff. Like it was already.
He can't get out of here.
And they were buffing Pipe and Hood too.
Oh, no
crit?
way to get out of here.
Nah, not gonna happen,
That's
Jerix.
4 stacks already.
Disruption, arrow hits, arrow kills. Fata picks up that one, and Liquid pull ahead 5-4 as far as kills go.
Yeah, Vada came down here. He was expecting a fight, I think, to come help crit, and nobody came, so. Uh-oh,
Come here. Come here.
Oh, he
Got
hit the
an Omni
tree.
for you.
Nice hatchet on the tree.
No, not gonna happen. And it gets canceled. Oh!
Moonlight Shadow.
Pretty
Spinning desperately to try to get the last little tick. Can the 9k senses come through? Oh,
Oh my-
no! Leaping from Fata, tries to go for the Starfall. He runs the other way. Phase
Those
speeds.
reaction times.
Oh.
Get
Drops the
weaved
cat,
at.
eats some
He should've
damage,
died at
sidesteps the arrow. The Starfall. Oh, okay, they'll get it done.
He almost lived that one. If that last right click didn't do enough damage, he probably would have lived.
Nice Moonlight Shadow. We'll save
Yeah.
Kuro and end up turning that one around.
Problem for Miracle is that he doesn't know how recently the Moonlight Shadow was cast.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, he doesn't know when the Fade time's kicking in really. I guess you can click the hero to check, but that's you're not doing that. At the
Ooh.
moment.
No Tail will force out the song as the rotation power was coming in from Liquid, and they'll safely be able to walk away. Probably still level 1, yes, so
Got
there'll be
the
a
Night
long
Tower.
cooldown.
Yeah, got the Night Tower.
Good for Liquid. I'll force Naga somewhere else to build up the farm.
It's looking like a classic AM Naga game.
Yep.
Still
Real
okay for
classic.
OG. I feel like even getting that tower denied. Mind control can't really sit in lane anymore. It's just merits of a Coddle almost solo zoning him all early game.
Yep. Toss the mana leak, throw a few right clicks. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, like he's, bottom of the barrel net worth wise.
Gotta bring back like the Abaddon to be your dual offlaner so you can just drop the shield. Screw your mana leak. And then run at them.
Would have been decent actually versus Slaughter.
Yeah. But opting for that instead does make the early laning phase a bit tricky.
He's going blank, not armlet.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think you realize you got Jug and Naga. You gotta
Yeah.
create. You got Miracle and
You
No
have to
Tail on
create
your team.
space, yeah.
That's your job if you're Moon Meander.
Right.
Create space.
And he'll have it in about 2 waves if he gets them all there.
He doesn't have the best ganking partners though. Like I guess Jug is the best, but
Are they just straight up going on mind control?
There was Illuminate came out, I thought. It might have been the jungle.
he's even got the Mango on top of the stick.
Actually, it looks like
Good
Liquid
pickup.
are going to go for top lane. They smoke, they wrap up and around, and Mind Control's trying to entice them a bit, but
There's no
OG,
sleep. This is taking advantage of the
Yep.
lack of sleep.
Mind Control have made the move for No Tail. They'll take out the Coddle, and now they're looking for the follow-up kill on Naga. Can No Tail at least take one with him here? Moonlight Shadow and a Save of Disruption will not allow it. And now with the help of Miracle, maybe OG could try to at least take the momentum back their way. Jarek slows him down with that Purge, and that Omni Slash will be there to finish him off. Arrow connected on the crit here. Fata suddenly from behind. Leapfrogs up and over, and we'll try to hightail it the hell out of there, but Miracle.
You should have stayed invis that Shadow Demon. He came out to blow up the poison stacks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what popped him out of the invis, but You don't really think about those things. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna activate my something.
They're so farmed right now.
Yeah, Moon's having a great game, and
No, this does, you know, all the meanwhile, classic AM,
AM.
doing AM things. He's been farming. Tama Man was here on the couch yesterday, right? And just talking about how like all I do is I hit creeps. I hit creeps until my team fights and I have to be there. But creeps is all I care about.
Yeah, this game, you don't even have to fight this game.
Yeah, no different here. 0-0-1, Battle Fury now. Now he hits creeps faster.
Yep. Didn't get the treads. He wanted straight up Battle Fury so he can clear jungle way quicker.
Jump in, crush for Moon. See you later, Kuro.
Yikes.
Yikes!
Yikes. That was a crit from Miracle while the Elder Titan Spear was on. That's, I don't know what aura. What level aura does Titan have? 1. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
It's a good value point for sure.
Mm-hmm. Any percentage based ones are pretty good value.
Except for a wild null field, right?
No, yeah, that one.
Hey, but
It
it used to be
come
pretty
on.
pathetic. Yeah, they buffed it so it is more of a
Yeah,
value.
now
so
it's
like
kind of
8%
value.
instead of 5 or something.
The hero now doesn't seem to be value though for a lot of teams, but that's the only case I could think of. But most cases, you're right. Lots of value in that.
Well,
The crit-
thanks.
No problem.
And he's going for the no mana boots. He's went Aquila straight into Radiance.
Sky, I was thinking that earlier too, but then you have Cautelus. No
You
point.
if you need to.
Well, I mean, I guess there is a point. Like he's saying now on 30 mana, so even with a Cautel, there's still a point.
Thunder Gods comes out, provides a bit of intel here for Liquid as they can check the spread of the map here. They won't see a whole lot of telling info except that OG continue to grind their way through the farm, and including Naga's trail through the jungle. Here's with Cautel by her side. If you're Liquid, I mean, you also have an AM, so you're also playing the farming game, but should they be a team that's more, you know, pushing for trying to at least get some tier 1s and some objectives down?
I think neither team's that concerned about tier 1s. OG maybe a little more so just because they can do it with Slaughter Blake. Like, when you have Slaughter Jug ultis, you can actually go fight.
Yeah.
It's a dire scan. They're looking for this AM.
Oh, and they're gonna, yeah, they can't find him.
Yeah, they scan over to the jungle side, and now they're just gonna rummage through the woods in hopes to catch him, and maybe they'll round and end up behind Liquid here in the mid lane.
Sure looks like it. Oh,
Oh,
they're taking quite the crazy path.
yeah, they don't want to come in directly from behind. They end up straight forward. This could end up leading to a smoke that leads to nothing, and Call says, I'll just get some more purple stuff, and we'll try again.
Good map awareness from Matama Man, not getting caught out there.
He's still just chilling there.
OG even hit it pretty well. They were smoking by leaving Jug mid, because if you're AM, you're thinking, yeah, there's a Slaughter with a blink, but as long as Jug's on the map, there's no Jug to go with him. But those 3 heroes can still kill a treadless AM.
Oh, for sure. We'll have to see. I knew they flew out a new smoke. I don't know if OG just planned to make it happen again here. It looks
Actually,
like not.
Just flew over him.
Alright, maybe someone else is going to take it. Oh, you know what? Screw the smoke, I guess. Fly says, never mind, I'll take it now. Nonetheless, we'll see if OG do feel a bit more, I don't want to say desperate, but a little more anxious to try to get something going their way and make use of their Omni ult and their Slardar while he's hitting this stride of having his blink. Let's see if they want to get a lot of mileage out of it.
They definitely feel a little bit more fight ready than their counterparts, and
P.
they will proceed to smoke.
Convenient.
North
P.
America. Classic pauses. Okay, I got a question for you, Dakota.
Me?
Yeah. And this was like 30 minutes ago. You said they're in quite the pickle. What is that like?
Like baseball pickle? Like I said,
Yeah, but
Jarek's is
where did
quite
they
the
get
pickle.
that from?
I don't
Why
know.
would they say pickle?
It's definitely called pickle though, you know, when they
Yeah,
have
yeah. And there's pickleball, but like, pickle's a food. Like, how's that in a pickle? Your hand stuck in a pickle jar is the only thing I can think of. Is that a thing?
Or hand stuck in the
No,
cookie
those
jar.
are two different. Those
Cookie jar.
Yeah,
But we're
those
playing pickle.
But you say you don't say you're.
Are you trying to
in
Google
a
it?
pickle, you're in quite
What
the
does-
pickle.
where
like,
does-
there's
Why is it
one
called-
single pickle?
Why in baseball is it called a pickle?
And why is he stuck in it?
Why is it not like stuck in a jam?
Origin
Yeah.
of the phrase "in a pickle."
I'm in a pickle.
I don't think that's right.
Brian says that because pickling is a difficult thing to do. I don't
Pickling's
think it is. I think
easy.
you don't need to throw cucumber and vinegar and that's pickling or
Yeah.
something. Doesn't sound difficult to me, Brian. We have a
Game's
game.
back.
Let's get back into that.
It was
Dyer's
probably
middle tower is
referring
under
to a
attack.
baseball player trapped between 2 bases.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, hold on. We got pickles happening on the map here. Jump in, double crush from Moon, leads to a blast, leads to an Omni, leads to 2 going down. OG really opening it up right now as they take down 3.
and he just tanked the arrow with the spin. That was sick.
Pickles for everybody.
Dyer's top
Apparently it
tower
came
is
from a
under
poem.
attack.
Oh my, they just get
Dyer's
wheat?
middle tower is
No, I don't
under
think.
attack.
out of matter here. That was so sick timing. That's just good teamwork.
That's just, yeah. High fives all around for OG.
That was like the weirdest 4-0. They just 4-0'd him.
Yep.
Yikes. Naga was involved. You don't see Naga like get involved. Like all she has is a relic, and she got involved in that fight. That was super smart.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
All right, we're getting rumblings here, production. Just, yeah, careful with that. So you said that what are you doing? Fiddling with your cord? Got something that's dangling in a bit? All right.
I'm a dangler guy.
You in a pickle over there?
You having a pickle? Playing with your pickle over there? What did you say? It's come from a poem?
Apparently it was from a poem and
Like the
Proverbs
Odyssey,
and
or-
something.
Oh, to my pickle.
1562. Anyway.
I tickle thy pickle.
It's like one of those Shakespearean love songs right there.
If you want the rest, go check out the website.
Don't worry. There's a team who's sponsoring players like you, Dakota.
Yeah?
What, pickles?
Team Unicorn.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say you.
Good beat.
I got it.
Uh-oh. He can't get an arrow off, though.
No,
Now
it's
he
a
can.
little too close. Crit tries to run south into the juking trees here. Rocks to the battle of the Chalet of Death or whatever.
So did he starfall there to nuke the wave in order to
Yeah,
soul catcher?
I think that and to try to get an arrow off, but his arrow's on. Yeah, I don't know. Got him.
Interesting play.
Less than 400 away though from finishing off the Marana Ags. So
They need that burst.
Comes with huge burst, huge way to spam down Naga illusions and the waves, keep pressure away from their side if necessary. And now they Moonlight Shadow. I'm sure we get a mind control Chrono if necessary. They found a Coddle, but he is not justified a Chrono. They'll try to burst him down without it. Arrow's gonna miss. They still capture him. Gets the blast off. And they slowly bring him down with the T-Gods coming in. Moon, not going to be able to get the crush off. I don't know if he was trying to blink and could he get it there, but nonetheless, they catch him under the Chrono, and they'll take him down too. Liquid get their own fight back now.
Good response.
That was a good call by whoever told. Like, they saw Moon come in. You didn't know, like, Croak, he just ult.
Yeah.
So he can't blink. That was a good call.
Good shutdown there. No tail. Shows himself in lane, but
Radiant's 1.4k. He's having a good time.
Yeah. We have the Ags a good time as well, though. 18 minutes. Not bad for Marana.
Yeah.
And both teams have all the items and kind of timings they'd like for their draft. The one hero who's perhaps not doing so great is the Void in terms of Void versus Slaughter in terms of farm, but
Yeah.
right. Overall, the key heroes, the farming heroes, are all doing well.
Yeah. Here we go.
oh, I heard a spirit form from a certain Coddle. We'll imagine they're looking
Yeah,
to
they may drag
recall. Yeah, they're going to probably Dragon Miracle if something is to break out here.
He just picked up a blink dagger as well, so he can instantly burst a target off of the initiation from Moon.
So the tough things about for this game for Liquid is they don't have that much catch. The Chronosphere for a team fight is more what you're thinking, but if there's a split pushing Jug at top, you can't just go and punish him for doing that, and then you can always get recalled into fights. So OG are naturally going to get more out of the map.
Do you think Matama needs to consider getting a BKB like a little sooner at all? I mean, to deal with something like
Can he force the
Coddle, the blinding
I
light.
didn't see him blink out. Or did he? He could have killed him there with Omni Slash if he saw that. He's going to try to follow him with the blink.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
Miracle.
Radiant
Okay.
structures are fortified.
He's good.
Perhaps a bit unlucky, but
Good. Get a bottom tower. Let's see who gets it, the creeps or the illusion. Tried the last hit it. He didn't.
Nice point out there.
Thank you.
He failed. Does get some ruby red shoes, and now we have a Naga who can put herself across the map in addition to the Taxi Express that they already have with the Coddle. So
That's what God said. They just have a lot of moon. They can get more out of the map now too with that.
yeah,
I'm really impressed with Liquid's ability to just hang in there after that very early lane.
That 4-0 too.
Yeah.
That play. Wow, Aetherland's still in the zoo. It's 20 minutes in. Doesn't feel 20 minutes in.
yeah, just getting some. They need to give him at least some farm priority, otherwise Zeus is a hero.
He's useless.
Does nothing. Yeah.
He is level 11 as well.
Mask
Oh,
of Madness.
whoa.
Okay.
I thought he was going blank.
Mask
I
of
thought it was
Madness.
Blinker of Vlad's, you know.
Huh.
Well, that's one way to do damage.
What does that mean? Just you want to get the most out of your Chrono when you actually land it?
That's what it
Solo
sounds
kill
like.
slash catch potential. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's
you know
actually-
OG split pushing and you can't commit 5 heroes to gank.
Oh, boy, here we
Smoke's
go.
gonna be popped. Are OG gonna withdraw? They can set something up for themselves here with a good
Storm
song. Fly, I'm sure, to
Moon,
charge up
hey,
a
can
blast
he get a
from above.
5-man crush?
He's going for it. Goes in, only catches the 2 on the outskirts there, and quickly tries to withdraw. But Tumbleman looks to make chase, gets hit with a Mana Leak, arrow to fly, only catches an illusion. Now OG reposition. Moon can't make it away, tries a TV, but gets hit with the T-Gods. No tail caught under the Chrono, will also be going down. Disaster for OG here. Throw out the splitter to try to kind of catch it down the middle of the fight. Miracle wants to man mode this one, jumps in, goes for the Omni after the Blade Fury here, but it's mitigated between the team and he gets bursted as the follow-up. That Agnum Starfall just crushes him, and OG have to completely just retreat the hell out of this fight. Blinding Light will help a bit, and it looks like Crit and Fly will both be able to make it away. But nonetheless, big...
What happened?
Why did they? Maybe they just didn't know. They pinged it like they'd seen at least 1 or 2 heroes. I don't know if they'd seen all 5 because they didn't follow up the sleep with the ET spells. There was no, there was no Earth Splitter. There was no Stomp.
They only saw the 2, didn't they? They had a sentry like in the trees.
We're all together too. Like that had potential to be a big setup.
And
Yeah.
They just didn't have the vision.
I think they saw like the split second of Fade before they went invis, and maybe just didn't see enough, or.
I'm surprised they didn't just Elder Titan after it instead of having Moon go in.
If they'd seen 5 heroes, the players
the game would have been over.
To Stomp split.
Even if you see 2 though, you probably.
And because of that fight, I mean, Liquid just took the net worth back too. So we're pretty much back on an even playing field now.
This AM, I mean, I think Liquid just took a hardy lead because of how much farm the AM just got.
Yeah. OG though are not an easy team to push into, as you can see. With Tamaman, we'll have to pick up the pieces.
Mana leak and got him.
Yep, got him. And he'll just be able to easily blink back and away here. We'll go ahead and see the last fight now, and I don't know if we'll be able to see from the vision base, but you can see all 5 pretty close together. The blast, and that's it. You know, there's nothing set up from the ET.
ET just wasn't in range for his.
And OG became split up a bit, and it just got very awkward there. And that's okay. That's Liquid.
Hey, Liquid.
Hey, Liquid.
nice team fight.
Good for you.
Well, they're going for the Roche. I mean, they can take it pretty quick.
Yeah, Riptide and damage.
No Chronos.
Yeah, it feels weird. No Kill sticking with them so much now instead of split pushing with Boots of Travel. I haven't seen him not with the team now.
As they make their move for Roche here, Liquid in the neighborhood, no scouting arrow yet from Fata, still looks like this one will go unvisited. And that Aegis will go into the pocket of Miracle. And he gets right to the mid lane here. I'm not sure if they know that Liquid are still around. Jarek's is closest. I don't think they're going to be looking for any sort of setup, but you know, back to the drawing board for a lot of these teams on Liquid. Still have some tier 1s to be able to break down and just bring in some extra gold coins.
Bring home the bacon.
Yeah.
But looks like tier 2 towers getting pushed. I think they have Glyph up. This could be a tier 2 for
Tier 2?
I think, but I mean OG can just Naga can ult and TP in. It could be a problem for Liquid.
Could be a pickle.
Yeah, could be a real pickle. Are they? They would have to do it now. Nope. It is tier 2.
Probably thinking they'll just force him back with the pressure at bottom and even mid to some extent. It looks like Naga Lucian's cutting waves.
This is gonna be weird.
And similarly, AM's gonna
Nice. Crit hit from the arrow and easily bursted down. No Tail also.
Shout for that extra. Don't cool down.
Oh, he tried that on the very edge. There's no way.
Have to get an ether lens for that one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Wait, does that work?
Maybe the extra range. I don't know.
I think it increases the cast range probably. Wouldn't affect the.
Wait, you're talking about?
Aether Lens Void?
Oh, I was talking about the Shadow Demon.
Oh.
He was trying to like creep in the song and maybe stop him from making it away.
Yeah, Void was doing the similar thing with Chrono. I was on board with the Aether Lens Chrono idea.
Alright, go for it.
Get a Mask of Madness. I mean, who knows what the hell he's gonna pick up next? Looks like a potential for probably Maelstrom. Right. Clear out the illusions.
It's very much a build look saying, hey, this game's gonna go long.
Yeah.
Naga.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Moon looking to make chase here. Spots up Tamaman, hits with the amp.
Look at how quick he used that Midas too. Off cooldown for 1 second. Thanks, Moon.
Doesn't want to trigger Grant here.
Yeah. I think MRP said, I mean, he's 0 and 3, but Moon's, I mean, super farmed.
Yeah, they obviously recognize that this is going to be a lot of mileage in this game, so he got that early Midas to grind up the farm here, and now has a way to catch out a split pushing AM with the help of the Shadow Blade, and now they're looking to put some of these items to use now. They smoke and head through as a 3-man hit squad towards the bottom lane, towards Matama Man, but he is already on the way out, and towards reinforcements here.
Hit the AM.
They need to kill him before
they got the ward, they see.
Kuro's been spotted, I don't know. Can they make something out of this?
I just feel like he's gonna be so difficult to
Two-hero
go
storm.
onto.
Moon is there. Crushes Kuro though only, which means there's gonna be a disruption. Arrow will be right between. Miracle waiting with the Blade Fury to finish off the Zeus. Will he be able to get it? Yes, they can. He goes down. Miracle though, gonna be losing the Aegis. Moon's crushed, not gonna really catch a whole lot. Now he's in a bit of an awkward spot. Runs himself to a corner, can't quite make it away. Tries to get off an amp damage before he goes down. Meanwhile, Fata is gonna be the one to clear it up. Now dominating. Earth Splitter to fly. But the disruption is going to be the save. Mind Control drops the Chrono, catches both Miracle and Crit with inside. Throws out the time dilation, but he gets stunned up. With no mana, the mana leak will lock him down, and now he's going to be forced to time walk out of there. Miracle chases him down with the Omni Slash and catches Jerix. OG continuing to hold their position on the high ground as Fata leaps into no mana and into a stun, just enough to get off the Starstorm, but now No Tail with a new song will set up the follow-up from OG, which leads with an Echo Stomp, but Tummelman tries to respond with a Mana Void, not going to be enough. He gets caught and he goes down. Miracle with a killing spree there, leads it to be an OG fight as they close it out with what, 4 at the end of the day. Only Fata to survive.
That's like the all-in play for AM. Like, you know you've lost the fight, but you might be able to kill this Naga. You go all in with kings and that guy's aces, and you get wrecked.
Get wrecked. After you have your kings and aces.
Yeah.
In poker terms.
Exactly.
You get wrecked.
That was one of those extended long team fights, and
Moon
Liquid just played
botched
it
the
better.
initiation a bit. If he had that 2-hero crush, that fight's just over from the start. That Shadow Demon saved a lot of lives with disruption.
Sorry, what happened with the AM when he chronoed? Because the chrono, they could have killed Miracle. He could have blinked on the other side. Because it was right on the edge.
Even Mirana, if there was no arrow follow-up, there was just no follow-up at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Or Kuroki.
Yeah, that's so difficult. Can't really run away, but they look to make their own move. They will be able to take down Moon here. Mind Control looking to make chase. He's a frail little coddle. Please don't do this. Oh, he goes down, and that is going to just force Miracle to get the hell out of there. Liquid happy to take advantage of any sort of lingering OG members. Pick off a few.
Yep. Wow.
But also, well, how much of it also do you think in that other big notorious fight was OG just having what looked like really nice positioning? They had that high ground advantage. They had the wards to kind of see, and that felt like it played a huge benefit too.
While they were smoked, they placed the ward and the sentry to make sure if we show up, they won't notice. And yeah, I think that made a big part.
Yeah, the initial disruption though from Jerix definitely disrupted their flow pretty heavily.
The disruption disrupted?
Yes.
Just want to make sure.
Whoa, nice.
Stomp
Manta dodge.
So slick.
So slick.
Toilet bro.
Yeah, as aforementioned, he's gonna be so hard to pick off with this meta up now.
Miracle there, stalking.
I mean, he feels him blocking him, right?
I don't know if he really feels it or though.
Yeah, I mean, not. Your keyboard should vibrate. I bet you could set that up, huh?
Nah, that would be cheating.
I mean, didn't know you were the judge and the jury, but. AM has Basher, so a lot of single target damage, but we just get blown up, and
Speaking of getting blown up, Jerix annihilated here, and they're looking for a secondary support harassment, but just forces Liquid back inside their base. But
The wave is with them soon, I think. Naga's been cutting.
his Fly almost got his Ags on the Keeper of the Light, if you don't mind clicking on him.
Close-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit 4K net worth.
get these two middle and top towers, get one more piece, and let reliable gold.
It's a big
carry
thing,
it.
you know, unobstructed vision from the low ground sets up so much for like a Moon Crush lead in, like it offers great high ground siege in addition to just being able to constantly have a illuminate for any incoming CS or creep wave rather.
Yeah, allows Miracle to permanently split push with the recall available, and also is obviously excellent much like Night Stalker against the Void.
And now a gem is going to be ready for when the Ags comes too.
BKB's a face.
He used Time Walk. They're going to be able to net him up. Riptide comes through. The Chronosphere, though, it's going to keep Mind Control alive for now. The Echo Stomp, but the spin on the outside Demonic Purge is going to keep Miracle over off to the west.
Oh.
And now the song will come
Great
out.
sleep.
They're going to be able to TP Moon out to safety. No Tail will do the same, and after all is said and done,
Turn it down, heal up, go push again maybe.
yeah, no casualties.
That was super quick. Damn, look at Moon. He wants to get back into the fight, buys a health potion. Uses it even. Huh.
And he's gonna get recalled, so he's already
why.
back. Well,
Okay.
he needs to get back soon.
Oh, get it.
In God's name.
Fata though commits in. Arrow connected on for Fly. Looks like we can take the old man out first. Nope, not going to be happening, but they do manage to get even a better target. That's Naga, and that's the gem. They had just bought that and gave it to the Naga, and they handed over just as
Talk about
fast.
Moon being fast to get back into things with a salve. Liquid did not waste any time at all as well, getting aggressive as soon as that fight happened, knowing that OG has to heal up and won't be regrouping up immediately.
That totally just cut the momentum right there from OG.
Yeah, that's really smart from Liquid. I mean, you know the Naga's going to be the first out of the base with Boots of Travel to be able to be pushing the lanes, and they react immediately despite not having Chrono. I mean, as OG with Chrono down, you definitely don't expect that aggressive of a movement from Liquid, but as Hollow Guy mentioned, I mean, picking up the gem here is huge. You know, on paper, Naga is one of the least perilous heroes to be holding a gem, so it's a pretty big economic loss.
These tier 2s dropping.
They'll definitely get it. It's a good follow-up arrow.
Oh,
Actually forced out a spin. From Miracle to dodge it here. Will Liquid continue to hang around or pull off? It looks like it will be the latter. How are we looking at Roche? Has it been a while? It's got a little bit more time here. Liquid might kind of fall back to this point. Looks like they've already got a couple of wards in the area to kind of scout out any rotations to that part from OG. But I imagine for both teams, keeping tabs on this Roche could be a top priority soon.
Certainly so. Seems to slightly favor Liquid the spawn time just because Chrono was down.
Mind control of Viz right on top of Crit. Crit's like busy going for a Zeus illusion.
They found Miracle though. They'll arrow him up.
He's down for sure. They'll even secure it with a Chrono on this one.
Worth.
Okay.
huh.
Like I say, just make sure you get the kill, even
Yeah.
if the chrono probably wasn't needed there. You don't want to mess around.
Yep, just do it. They're just trying to pull the creeps with his illusion. But they live. Are they just gonna go into base? They can. No
That's right.
buyback, wow.
Yeah. Maybe he'll do some work on his tier 3. Carl needs to be getting these blasts out fast if OG want to try to hold this as much as possible. Hey, even Kuro is able to dish huge damage. They come in for No Tail. Force comes out, but they get him down. He's going to be forced to buy back here. Huge strike from Liquid. As they move in, they'll get Fly. 3 are down without a buyback now. No Tail forced out the song. Ottoman going to work at what's important here. Moon looking to step the crush, but the BKB pop from Mind Control not going to allow it, and Moon goes down. He does have a buyback here, but this is such a huge strike to the economy of OG if they're going to have to force out so much just to defend this mid lane.
Yeah, they can anyways.
Naga can't go anywhere near this defense because it's just you're instantly KO'd, and
Abyssal, yeah, that, wow.
just turned up the heat.
That
They
turned
really did.
quick. They just blinked into their base, the tier 4s, and won the game.
Again without Chrono Sphere. This is a really calculated movement from
That was
Liquid.
something.
Disruption takes their own Naga, jumps in with a new Abyssal, looking to go for No Tail, gets him down. That's No Tail, 80 seconds without a buyback. Miracle's back now, but he can only contribute literally a small Blade Fury spin. Moon, who just came back, also going to be forced into a fountain. A 180 flip here on the back end of what we saw from game number 1. It's now Liquid being the bouncers of the fountain and taking over the whole base. Miracle,
Wow.
just as fast as he goes in, he goes down, and that is game, just like that. It was OG who looked like they just simply had to come together and fight once more after they went for Mind Control in the top lane, but suddenly Liquid are there first. They get the quick kill on No Tail. They move right for the base, and
That's a high. I like endings like that.
That
where
was
it's like
quick.
back and forth, close for a long time, and then one team just suddenly snaps their fingers, and then in the course of like 60 seconds, 2 huge team fights in a row, bam, game's over.
That was, yeah, wow. Huh. And it all just came with that one pick up on Miracle. They just went for the base, and then
Yeah.
really sick play by Matumba Man.